SNX. I told you guys. I literally made a video yesterday. The 5x pump prediction. You can't ignore. Literally done that yesterday. If you haven't watched that video, I strongly recommend you should go and watch it. Anyways, I explained to you lot why I was looking at SNX, why I think it's bottomed, and last time it bottomed, it done a 400% move. I'm not saying this is going to be a 600% move, 800% move. I'm just saying, like, we've caught the bottom. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we've caught the bottom. Anyways, 5 days ago, I decided to do I decided to do like a 5x challenge, something to give to my community where I try my best to 5x your money. So even if you had $20, $50, $100, as long as you followed my setups that I give out for free on X, on YouTube, you should be able to make 5 times your money back, right? So anyways, I done this 5 days ago. Let's quickly go into this video. That is, I'm gonna do a 5x challenge, as in like I'm gonna have 5 times my money. Obviously, when I say my money, obviously you have to follow my setups and then you 5 times your money. Do you get what I'm saying? And then yesterday I done the SNX video, which would be this one. If you haven't seen it, I strongly recommend you should go and watch it. Let's quickly get into it. Quick update on my 5x challenge. Boom, boom, boom. Let's just fast forward it to the most important bit. I see me doubling my money today. Easy. As long as the market's nice and green, easy double. Cool. You heard me. I done that video yesterday. I showed my entry. I was not even 1% up. But because I looked at Bitcoin and Bitcoin looked like it was going to pump when everyone was trying to short it, I said easy, I double my money. Doubling my money would be easy. Anyways, let's go on X. If you don't follow me on X, I strongly recommend you should do that because that's where I'll be posting and updating all my setups. Boom. As you can see, this is 18 minutes ago. Boom. 200%. 200%. SNX, baby. Let's go. But as you can see, look, I updated you lot. Easy money. This is when I was feeling myself. This was yesterday, 16 hours ago, 168%. I also look 16 hours ago after I posted this, I said seriously though, like if you took this trade, like make sure you put your stops in profit. What I mean by that is, I'm gonna explain to you what I mean by this tweet, yeah? Don't forget to put your stops in profit. Basically, so let's just get in this video, yeah? I mean on this picture, yeah? So check this out. So I made 168%, right? So when I say stops in profit, in my head, I was thinking, what am I happy with? Because remember, I went in this trade with $500, yeah? So I said, cool. If, like me, everyone's different, innit? I can't tell you, oh, you need to sell, whatever. So my risk management was like this. I doubled my $500, yeah? Cool. Let me save that. So my stops, I put my stop, I done my stop loss at 100%. So for whatever reason, if the coin started dumping and I lose that 68% and if it goes to 100%, I'm out that trade. So that means whatever happens, I've doubled my money. That's what I meant by when I said, yo, like make sure like you put your stops in profit. Do you get? Like everyone's different, or some people probably didn't do that and everyone's different. But me personally, like when I get into a trade, the first thing I do is I'll put my stops at break even. So whatever happens, I haven't lost any money. And then once I get in profit, I start moving up my stop loss. So I'm always securing my profit. Cause like if you don't take your profit, someone else will take your profit for you, right? Anyways, so whatever happens, 100% secured, right? And let's show you how it all started. It all started with this. I was like, big boy pants on, I entered the trade. I had like, could have went either way, right? I showed you why I entered the trade, saw this little triangle, I entered before the break. And then I was up 19%, then 35%, boom, boom. Even when I got up to 35%, I was like, don't get scared now, we still got a long way to go. Boom, 168%. easy money. That's when I was like, cool, let's start protecting some of our gains, right? So I said, yo, make sure them stops are in profit. And then boom, this morning, literally 20 minutes ago, 2x. So there's only 3 more X left, and I've done the 5x challenge, right? That's done. Complete. All right. Now, boom, boom, boom. Let's go to the charts. In the video, in, in the video, well, in this video that I done yesterday about SNX, I said, yo, we need to break this white line. This line needs to get broken. And we broke it nicely. We broke it. I was hoping for 8% move, which will bring us like about around here. But we're going even higher. We done a 10% move, obviously from our entry. From our entry, I was looking around here because obviously this is resistance, right? But we're going even higher. Happy days. So when I say about my stop loss is up here now. So whatever happens, I've secured, doubled my money. If this trade does decide to go up and we start coming up here, and then we start coming up here, I'll be moving my stop. I'll be moving my take profit. So over here, I'm guaranteed double my money. If it comes up here, down here, I'll be guaranteed like just under 2x my money. And the more it goes up, basically, I'll be securing the bag. And that's how you stay in profit and you don't give back all your gains back to the market. You feel me? But anyways, SNX banked. The reason why I got into SNX, I mean, you need to check my video, man. I really think SNX is going to do something crazy. Like, I talked about SNX. Talked about SNX somewhere down here, like months ago. I talked about it's one of these videos, man. Literally talked about it. And then in this video 2 weeks ago, I explained to you what my thinking process was. I just like to, you know, when a coin's bottomed. So let me show you what I mean by bottomed, yeah? Let's go on the daily. Go on the daily. Let's do all of this. Look at that. This coin has just dumped. From the 13th of October, all it's done is just dumped. And look what usually happens when we hit around these numbers. When we hit around this 49 cents, 50 cents, we usually see some sort of reaction. And that's what I'm hoping for. I've done my fib lines, right? My fib lines on a weekly, I think, yeah? Let's just get rid of this. Get rid of this. Look, this is literally 7 weeks in a row we've closed red. Surely we should get some sort of bounce, right? So cool. When it comes to fib lines, I don't like using the wicks. That's just me. Everyone's different, right? When it comes to Fibonacci retracement, I like to use the candle close. So we get a candle close there. So this candle close. Now all of these lines, this fib levels, they become targets, right? So from here, the ones that I love is the 0.5, which is 100%. I love the 618, that's the golden pocket. That's another what? 139%. But remember, I'm using 20x leverage, so do you know what I'm saying? That's some serious gains for me. That's some serious gains for me. But yeah, man, that's the reason why I picked SNX. I'm just being real with you. Whenever I see a coin bottom, like it's like, look, let's go in history, yeah? Dumped. And then it got to like $1, whatever. It stopped dumping. And then look at the pump that we got. From this dump, we stopped dumping. We got a little bounce. That bounce was a 200% move. That's no leverage. So imagine if you was using 10x leverage, that's 20x. That's crazy. 40x if you're using 20x leverage. So now, hopefully, that's the same thing again. Dump. And we just need a little pump. And a little pump using 20x leverage, that's a lot of money. But anyways, we've got a long way ahead of us. This is a weekly chart. Let's go back on the daily. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, yeah? But a lot of things need to happen. Like, a lot of things need to happen. We need to break this. We need to break 60 cents. We need to break 70 cents. We got a long way ahead of us, right? But off to a good start so far. I can't complain. I already caught 2x on this move, so can't complain, man. And the proof is in the pudding. Like, follow me on X, you see the whole thing, right? I'm starting to get. I didn't really use X, but I'm starting to get more active on X right now. But yeah, SNX is the one, man. SNX is the one. We just need to break this. Let's do it to the close. And we need to break that. Once we start breaking them, serious gains. From entry was 509. Yeah, man. We got a long way ahead of us, but off to a good start. And if you followed my trade, you should be up 2x by now. And simple, man. This was just a quick update on SNX. And do I really think XNX is going to do a 4x? Yes, easy. If the market turns green and we keep pumping, yes. Like right now, let's look up Bitcoin quickly. And a lot of people that short in Bitcoin, they're feeling the pain right now. They could be panicking because let me just show you something on the daily, yeah? This looks nice on the daily. Low, went up, came back down. This low is higher than this low. So we call that in trading a higher low. So when you want to see your price go up, you need to understand it needs to be making higher lows, yeah? It needs to be making higher lows and higher highs. On the daily, that's what we're looking at. Some people that trade patterns might say this is a double bottom or whatever, or a W. Like some people might call this a W. Me personally, I just call it a higher low. Some people might do some weird shit like this. That's a W, bro. We're going back. They could be doing that shit. I don't know about all of that. All I know is that's a low. This is what I love to do. So I'll do something like this. This is a low. That's a higher low. Yeah? That's a higher low. Now we make a higher high. So basically, we want to see this. That's a low. That's a higher low. So we make a higher high. And then we come back and do a higher low. We make a higher high. We come back and do a higher low. And as you can see, the lows are getting higher. So this would be another low. This would be another low. That's what I like to see. Whenever you see a higher low, you see a new high. Higher low, new high, higher low. That's a nice uptrend. Is Bitcoin doing that on the daily? Yet no. We've just seen the first official higher low. So let's not get excited, right? Is the bull market back on? let's not even have that talk in it. That's long. Let's forget about it. But do I see some sort of bounce? Because everyone that's short the market been making a lot of money, right? It's time for the bulls to make a bit of money now. That's how the market makers work. That's how everything works, right? One group can't just make all the money. Goes down, goes up, comes back down, goes up, comes back down. That's what's happening right now. How far will it go? I don't know. But me personally, 106 is what I'm looking at. But for it to get to 106, it needs to break. It needs to hold 100. Like we need to hold 102. Like all of this is just resistance now. Like it needs to break 102 and then go to 106. Other than that, it can easily come back and do a lower low. I'm just being real with you, lot, innit? But we can still make money. Not trading Bitcoin, but trading these altcoins. Zcash is starting to wake up, 8% for the day. And SPX, I love trading this coin. I done a video. In yesterday's video, I explained to you SPX. Let me get rid of all of this. Bro. The white line. This line. This line needs to get used as support. So what I mean by that is price needs to break it, come back, retest it, use it as support, and then boom, moon mission. That's what, I don't know why that happened. But anyways, price needs to do this. Break, come back, retest, and then boom. This will be entry. 72, 0.7247. That'll be entry once it turns support. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, this is just a quick update, man, on my 5x challenge. I literally done the 5x challenge. Started it 5 days ago, and we're already up 2x. No strings attached. No join my group. No pay me for signals. None of that stuff. Literally just teaching you lot what I know for free. Yeah? Show me another YouTuber that's doing that. Anyways, cool. I'll wait. But anyways, you know what to do. Like, subscribe.